The 15 richest Russian billionaires.
Entire industry. Vagyat Alekperov was born on September 1, 1950, in Baku, Azerbaijan, SSR. He didn't just become a businessman, he became a powerhouse in the oil sector. As the former president of Lukoil, Russia's massive oil company, Alekperov led with vision and strategy. Under his leadership, Lukoil didn't just grow, it exploded onto the global stage. From local company to international energy giant, Alekperov's expertise turned Lukoil into a key player in the global market. But it's not just about oil. Alekperov's influence stretches across the Russian business community, making him a notable figure in the industry. Curious to learn more? Dive into the world of Vagyat Alekperov and see how one man's vision shaped an industry. None of us start at the top, just ask Vladimir Lysin. Born in Ivanovo, Russia in 1956, Vladimir Lysin's journey began with a degree in metallurgical engineering. Starting as an electrical fitter in 1975, Lysin didn't just stop there. He climbed up the ranks to senior management at multiple steel plants. In 1992, he joined Transworld Group, a major player in Russian metals trading. By the mid-90s, he had a significant stake in Novolipetsk Steel, or NLMK, which he now owns majority of. Today, NLMK stands as one of the largest and most profitable steel companies globally. But Lysin's ventures don't end with steel. He has interests in transportation, logistics, and energy sectors, including a substantial stake in Freight One, a leading Russian logistics company. Consistently ranked among Russia's wealthiest, Lysin keeps a low profile. Outside of business, he's an avid shooting sports enthusiast and a dedicated philanthropist, supporting education and health initiatives. From humble beginnings to soaring heights, Vladimir Lysin's story is one of perseverance and success. From humble beginnings in Lviv to billionaire heights, meet Mikhail Fridman. Born in 1964 in Lviv, Ukraine, Mikhail Fridman graduated from the Moscow Institute of Steel and Alloys as a metallurgical engineer in 1986. During the late 1980s amid perestroika, he launched his entrepreneurial journey with a courier service and window cleaning business. In 1989, Fridman co-founded Alpha Group, a giant in Russia's investment sector. Alpha Bank, one of Russia's largest private banks, is one of his notable achievements. He also played a pivotal role in creating TNK-BP, a major oil company, later sold to Rosneft in 2013. After TNK-BP, Fridman co-founded Letter One, focusing on energy, tech, and healthcare investments. With billions in net worth, Fridman ranks among Russia's wealthiest. Beyond business, he's known for his philanthropic efforts through Alpha Group's charitable foundations. Holding both Israeli and Russian citizenships, he now resides in London. Despite facing legal and political hurdles, Mikhail Fridman remains an influential figure in post-Soviet economic transformations. That's the story of how he became a billionaire. From humble beginnings to billionaire boardrooms, let's dive into the life of Alexei Mordashov. Born in 1965 in Cherepovets, Russia, Mordashov graduated with an engineering economics degree. He later earned an MBA from Northumbria University in the UK. Starting as an economist at Severstal in 1988, Mordashov rocketed to CEO by 1996. Under his leadership, Severstal skyrocketed, acquiring international assets and diversifying its operations. But he didn't stop at steel and mining. Mordashov also invested in machinery, power engineering, and tourism. He holds significant shares in TUI Group, one of the world's top tourism companies. Consistently ranking among the richest globally, Mordashov's wealth mainly comes from his stake in Severstal. Despite his fortune, he keeps a low profile and focuses on philanthropy, especially in education and culture. From steel magnate to strategic investor, Alexei Mordashov's journey is one of ambition and achievement. You need to watch this if you're curious about how one man can transform entire industries. Meet Vladimir Potanin. Born on January 3, 1961 in Moscow, Potanin graduated in international economics from MGMO in 1983. He kicked off his career in the Soviet Union's Ministry of Foreign Trade. Fast forward to the early 90s and he co-founded Interos, an investment giant in mining, metals, and finance. Potanin's real claim to fame, the privatization of Norilsk Nickel, becoming a major shareholder and CEO of one of the world's largest producers of nickel and palladium. He didn't stop there, with ventures in real estate and media too. But Potanin isn't just about business. His philanthropic efforts, especially through the Vladimir Potanin Foundation established in 1999, have supported education, culture, and sports. Despite facing international sanctions, Potanin remains one of Russia's wealthiest and most influential business figures. His net worth? Often in the tens of billions. Want more billionaire stories? Follow us for the latest. What I wish I knew at 6th grade? The story of Gennady Timchenko will blow your mind. Born on November 9, 1952, in Leninakon, Armenian SSR, Gennady Timchenko's journey started in the Soviet Union. With a degree in electrical engineering from St. Petersburg's Mechanical Institute, Timchenko's rise was just beginning. Starting at the Izmaritel plant in St. Petersburg, he quickly climbed the ranks. By 1988, he was the deputy director at Kirishneftechimexport. But his big break came in 1991 when he co-founded Gunvor Group, a powerhouse in oil and energy trading. In 2014, Timchenko made headlines by selling his stake in Gunvor right before U.S. sanctions hit. His deep ties with the Russian government and President Putin haven't gone unnoticed. Timchenko's wealth, featured in various financial magazines, largely comes from stakes in companies like Novatech and Cyber. But he's not just about business, he's also a philanthropist. The Timchenko Foundation supports sports, culture, health, and social projects in Russia. Despite facing sanctions from the US and EU, Timchenko remains a dominant force in energy and infrastructure, and that's Gennady Timchenko, a man whose influence in business is as vast as his journey is fascinating. I think I messed up. I had no clue how cool Pavel Durov is until now. Pavel Durov, born in Leningrad in '84, spent part of his childhood in Italy. He later graduated from the prestigious St. Petersburg State University with a degree in philology. In 2006, he founded VKontakty, Russia's answer to Facebook. VK soared in popularity under his leadership, dominating the social media scene in Eastern Europe. But Durov's journey wasn't all smooth sailing. His strong stance on privacy put him at odds with the Russian government. By 2014, he was forced out of VK after intense legal and political pressure. Not one to back down, Durov founded Telegram in 2013. A cloud-based messaging app focused on speed and security. It quickly became a global favorite, known for its encryption and user-friendly features. Beyond his tech ventures, Durov is known for his minimalist, nomadic lifestyle and unwavering advocacy for privacy and freedom of speech. Pavel Durov's legacy in tech, it's monumental. From VK to Telegram, he's reshaped how we connect online. Inspiring, right? What's something people don't know about Alisher Usmanov? Let's dive into his incredible journey from the Soviet Union to billionaire status. Born in Chust, Uzbek SSR in 1953, Alisher Usmanov's story is nothing short of extraordinary. After earning a degree in international law from the Moscow State Institute of International Relations, he pursued further studies in banking. Starting his career in the Soviet Union, Usmanov held various legal and managerial roles. But his major breakthrough came with co-founding Metalo Invest, one of Russia's largest iron ore and steel producers. His business acumen didn't stop there. Usmanov ventured into telecommunications and technology, becoming an early investor in Facebook and other tech giants. He even held significant shares in Arsenal FC until 2018. With a net worth in the billions, Usmanov ranks among Russia's wealthiest. Yet, he's also known for his philanthropy, contributing generously to sports, education, and culture. Despite facing controversies and sanctions, Usmanov's influence in various industries remains substantial. From his Soviet beginnings to global impact, Alisher Usmanov's story is a testament to resilience and ambition. If you don't like sitting on the sidelines but still want to score big, then you'll love the story of Mikhail Prokhorov. Born on May 3, 1965 in Moscow, Mikhail Prokhorov's story begins with the degree from the Moscow Finance Institute in 1989. Rashnikov's journey began at the Magnitogorsk Institute of Mining and Metallurgy. Graduating in 1974 with a degree in metal forming, he launched his career at Magnitogorsk Iron and Steel Works, or MMK. Starting as a mechanic, Rashnikov climbed the ranks, taking on roles like chief engineer and deputy general director. By 1997, he was the general director and later became the chairman of the board in 2005. Under his leadership, MMK transformed into a modern steel giant, renowned globally. Rashnikov's achievements, modernization, expansion, and technological advancements at MMK, he didn't just shape steel, he shaped an industry. Awards, recognition, and philanthropy define his legacy. Rashnikov has invested heavily in social and cultural projects, improving lives in his community. Today, he's one of Russia's wealthiest individuals, with substantial holdings in MMK and beyond. Viktor Rashnikov, Steel King, visionary leader, and a true titan of industry. If your business acumen is as sharp as Leonid Fedun's, you just might be a billionaire in the making. Born on April 5, 1956, in Kiev, Ukraine, Fedun's journey started with a military background. He graduated from the Kirovograd Higher Military Command School and later attended the Gubkin Russian State University of Oil and Gas. After serving as an officer in the Soviet Army, Fedun transitioned to the oil industry in the 1990s. He joined Lukoil, Russia's oil giant, and climbed the ranks to become vice president. His strategic moves helped expand Lukoil, making it a powerhouse in the industry. But Fedun didn't stop there. He ventured into various sectors, including sports, becoming the majority shareholder and president of the football club Spartak Moscow. With his significant shares in Lukoil, he's recognized as one of Russia's wealthiest individuals. And let's not forget his philanthropic efforts, especially in sports and education. Leonid Fedun, a name synonymous with vision, wealth, and impact. What's your next big move? This is why you need to know Vyacheslav Kantor, a key player in business and philanthropy. Born in Moscow in 1953, Kantor is the mastermind behind Akron Group, a leading fertilizer producer with a global footprint in Russia, Canada, Europe, Brazil, and the U.S. But Kantor isn't just a business mogul. He's a philanthropist, too. Since 2007, he's been the president of the European Jewish Congress, advocating for over 3 million Jews across Europe. He also founded the International Luxembourg Forum on Preventing Nuclear Catastrophe and co-founded the European Council on Tolerance and Reconciliation. And let's not forget his passion for art. Kantor's Museum of Avant-Garde Mastery in Moscow showcases an impressive collection of Russian avant-garde works focusing on Jewish artists. His charitable initiatives include the Kantor King Solomon School and support for the Royal National Institute of Blind People, earning him numerous international awards. However, his close ties with the Russian government and President Putin have brought international scrutiny and sanctions. For a deeper dive into his fascinating life, check out his profiles on Wikipedia and Russian oligarchs. Stop thinking it's impossible. Roman Abramovich's journey proves that anyone can rise against all odds. Roman Arkadyevich Abramovich, born on October 24, 1966 in Saratov, Russia, faced early hardships. Orphaned young, he was raised by relatives in the remote Komi Republic. But this was just the beginning. Abramovich started small, selling rubber ducks. By the